I was going to start with Delhi only.
1757 were the total sanctioned posts. The numbers who were temporarily appointed were 968 and 945 posts were advertised in 2022 and 2023. And out of those who were temporary appointees, out of the 968 who were the temporary appointees, less than 200, only 169 or so, 189, have more than 10 years of working. So therefore, even if seats are kept reserved for them, there is no reason to hold up the declaration of results and the appointments of those who've been selected in the 2022 and 2023 exam in the selection. That's what I'm saying.
So may I start with Delhi onwards?
In the order we have mentioned in
Yes.
this.
No,
Start with Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Delhi, Bihar, then Jharkhand.
Lordship,
time you'll have to take up the
yeah.
very urgent matter.
But is Kerala the
We have indicated these states. People are from these states are waiting. Let us try to complete it as fast as possible so that if we have time, we will take it up. Yes.
No, Lordship, I remember Kerala had that unique problem, state versus center interstate dispute of financial. So the center has also not filed any affidavit how much funds they have released.
So last day.
Nothing has been done by Union of India. On that note, the Lordship has come to the other state which is Madhya Pradesh now.
We can't blame center, my lords. Yesterday we received an affidavit, and they received an affidavit.
I have not received the
So I have so many.
My Lordship, I appear for the Union of India, My Lordship. We had filed an affidavit last evening, My Lordship, and we had also provided a copy to Kerala in the morning itself. So they told us that they will be seeking time, 1 week time to file rejoinder, My Lordship, as directed in the court order, My Lordship.
This is a request to each and every council, either for union or states. Whenever you file an affidavit, please share a copy with the amicus.
We'll do it, My Lordship. We'll do it right away.
Await, let him give his state. Thereafter, if we require the assistance of any particular council from the state,
They could have given at least yesterday when they filed it.
the amicus.
Yes, my lord.
What is the purpose of appointing him then?
Yes, my lord.
Heading Kerala. Ms. Purnima Singh, Learned Council, appears for Union of India. Next time. Affidavit in terms of the previous order dated 7th April.
7th April.
Yes, My Lordship.
Filed yesterday evening. And that copy thereof has been shared with Mr. Who's your advocate?
Please, my lord. Nishay Rajan Shankar. Yes.
State of states and is granted a week's time to respond to such affidavit.
2 weeks time, my lords. It will be after 4, then effectively after 4, the new dispensation may take whichever decision. No, my lords. No, not change. Anyway, because in this process, nothing, because the government is now major decision of.
Mark on your appearance also.
Not at all. I'm not sure, my lords. I am a rebel in most of the cases, so.
Mr. Venugopal's autobiography has that passage where he appeared after the emergency in Mrs. Gandhi's case, saying that her appeal should be dismissed when she had already become Prime Minister. Sometimes that continuity happens.
Continuity and all that, so old age phenomena, my lords. Now,
The next day.
the next day,
So 2 weeks time.
deeply obliged, my lords.
May come to
April, My Lordship.
Kerala will come up on 5th May.
Deeply obliged.
5th May. Kerala comes up on 5th.
The next date is Madhya Pradesh.
Date is
Now they have filed an affidavit on 22nd August 2025. My court master can.
August.
May just indicate two figures in that affidavit.
This is filed on 6th April.
I have 22nd August 25.
No, 6th April 26. There is
Yeah, the subsequent 6th April also, but there are two affidavits which were filed earlier also. But Lordship, I just note on the figures. The figures I've taken from the earlier affidavit. What they say is total sanctioned post is 3962 for special teachers.
Total sanction.
3962, which they have bifurcated into two parts. That is for primary teachers, it is 3200. And for middle teachers, they specify middle teachers, which is 762. That's part 1, my lord.
Yes.
No figures, QA 9 to 12, that is secondary teachers, how many vacant posts or sanctioned posts. No figures elicited regarding the secondary teachers. Now, they have,
Therefore, there is no sanction post for secondary teachers even if you
as per the affidavit, they have not stated anything, so I can.
It's only 3962.
Yes. Then what they have not disclosed crucially is how many contractual teachers are working in the state. Because if Lordship remember, the essence of the entire matter is if their contractuals plus screening everything is done, then they should be absorbed first. So no mention of data regarding how many contractual teachers working in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Though they have said screening committee formed, advertisement complied, all have been done. But screening committee for how many contractual teachers, that is, the figures are silent, my lords. Then what they say, the subsequent affidavit which Lordship have, that 6th April 2026 affidavit by Madhya Pradesh, what they say is, TET is conducted since year 2005. And
It conducted 2005.
5. And interestingly, they say it is also,
It is only after 2009.
they say it is since 2005 they have been conducting on an affidavit. At page 1 of that para 3, they give a chart. And my lord, interestingly, they say that they will pay parity subject to the screening committee result. But then they have to specify how many contractual teachers.
Yes, for Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, my lord, I am appearing, my lord.
How many contractual teachers are there?
My lord, the contractual teachers are 374, my lord. They are working since 2014, my lord.
Well, just one thing more. Like West Bengal, this is the only state which I find where they say TET is compulsory for secondary also.
Now, my lord,
Lordship, the other states say still primary level.
Contractual teachers 374 are in position today,
yes, my lord.
right?
Yes.
So have they been called to appear before the screening committee?
Not, my lord, the screening committee is looking into the matter, my lord, and they are testing whether they are TET qualified or not, and all the parameters. Thereafter, they will take a decision, my lord.
But if TET is not required, then what happens?
My lord, the matter is before the screening committee, my lord. They will take
Some time-bound action may be given because the matter is pending since March 25 was the elections.
First say whether TET is requisite qualification or not.
my lord.
Why should
That is that RCI thing which have,
RCI thing?
whole thing will come to RCI then.
My lord, now,
But your lordship in West Bengal said subject to further orders of the court without the TET. That could be done for the others.
Now, my lord,
Because that was because West Bengal had proceeded to certain extent
Yes.
that we did not want the top to be put
But
back.
if a lordship may recall that
They are still in the process of assessing
Yes.
whether the candidates have TET or not. Right? So there is no final decision taken by the screening committee.
As
my lordship, on a hypothetical suggestion, my lords, like of India's last compliance affidavit, we say that TET for primary is meant for general educators. So we presume that TET has to be only for primary for special educators also. It can't be worse off than the general educators. Of course, subject to RCI clarifying on this issue.
Conclusively say
That is the RCI affidavit which will throw light on this.
you are not necessary.
Yes, my lord.
That's the
When it's not necessary, the field becomes open. Then
Yes. And that is for both primary and secondary.
374,
yes, my lord.
your screening committee is trying to identify whether
Yes,
they
my
are
lord.
qualified.
Qualified. only.
That's not the other posts.
My lord, now this 3962 posts are concerned, my lord. They are divided into two parts, my lord. 3200 are the
Mr. Amicus has said 3200,
primary, yes, my lord, and 762
so advertisement has been issued.
advertisement issued. The recruitment is in process, my lord, and we are hoping that we will be able to complete it in June 2026, my lord. The document verification is going on. This is what my instruction is, my lord.
In your advertisement, have you mentioned TET as a requisite?
My lord, I have given affidavit, my lord. TET is mandatory before this court, my lord.
Let my friend also clarify whether this contractual teachers are meant for secondary educators also or not.
Where is your advertisement?
My lord, the advertisement is
earlier affidavit.
My lord, affidavit dated 17/3/2023 in compliance of that order, my lord.
17/3.
The affidavit is dated, my lord. I am 22nd January, August 2025. This is the date of the affidavit, my lord. The annexure P2 is the advertisement.
May I just point out
That affidavit will also get in the first affidavit, 22nd August 2025, annexure A2. 22nd August 2025. This is
You have a copy.
we have that copy. I am
Going to that affidavit.
May I read it? Yes.
Does it mention TET as a?
Not as such, my lords. May I read? It's a one-page advertisement.
My lord,
If it is not there in the advertisement,
yes, my lord.
all non-TET
But my lord,
candidates will
It
apply.
uses the word selection examination, my lords.
it is there in the rule, my lord.
Now you say it is there in the rule. Where is the rule? Show us. Don't say anything that you are prompted to
My lord, annexure A3 in this affidavit only.
read it out.
Annexure A3. Page number, my lord, 36.
Very well. Read out the.
My lord, the amendment part. For direct recruitment by selection through teacher selection test after qualifying in teacher eligibility test. Same affidavit, my lord.
Qualifying.
TET.
Please don't have it. 1 second.
My lord,
After
for
qualifying.
direct recruitment by selection through teacher selection test after qualifying in teacher eligibility test.
For the process of selection, you must have that TET qualification.
Yes, my lord. For
This advertisement is in Hindi.
yes, my lord, in Hindi.
No translation. Let him read out the Hindi word.
हिंदी का दिखाइए. ये बंद हो रहा है बार बार इसको.
हिंदी भी लगाई.
Because I can't go.
Because teacher selection, teachers eligibility.
Page number
Say they have translated it.
A1 क्या है?
My lord, page number 48 of the same
Don't have
affidavit.
the application right now. You just read it out. You read it out.
प्रारंभिक पैराग्राफ में शब्द शिक्षक पात्रता परीक्षा के स्थान पर शब्द शिक्षक पात्रता परीक्षा में अर्हता प्राप्त करने के पश्चात शिक्षक चयन परीक्षा स्थापित किए जाएं.
So one should have TET.
Yes, my lord.
Then only you can appear in the.
In each kind of examination. My lord, I have given the affidavit in this regard also. May kindly see my latest affidavit also, in which I have specifically mentioned.
ये आपने रिक्रूटमेंट रूल पढ़ा है.
Yes, my lord. We have made amendment in that, and according to the amendment,
The title of the recruitment rule.
मध्य प्रदेश राज्य स्कूल शिक्षा सेवा शैक्षणिक संवर्ग सेवा शर्तें एवं भर्ती नियम 2018.
Special educator or it is general?
General.
My lord, may kindly see my latest affidavit also.
For general.
We are trying to find out whether this is the recruitment rule for recruiting teachers to impart lessons to children who are normal children.
Yes, my lord.
Does it apply to children with special needs?
Yes, my lord. Yes,
Where do you get it?
my lord.
Under your recruitment rule,
Yes, my lord.
there has to be a schedule. And qualification for special educator must be there in the schedule.
Malak, may I just clarify, in the 2018 rules, there was no qualification prescribed for children with special needs. It is only after the judgment that came out from this honorable court that in 2024 the rules were amended and qualifications with regard to diploma in elementary education, special education and B.Ed in special education were inserted into the rules, my lord. So from 2024 onwards,
Qualification does not require RCI.
my lords, that qualification, so under the rules what we have, it's not mentioned under the rules, to be fair to...
No, the
may I
affidavit
just say
says
one?
something else. The affidavit says, for the post of special educators, it is mandatory to possess qualification or special B.Ed or special D.Ed institutes from recognized by Rehabilitation Council of India. So it's RCI who is the nodal authority.
PET then.
My lords, under the
The next line.
But
The next line
find out
says,
this DD.
I'm sorry.
Just find out insist for RCI and you will insist for TET is perhaps unacceptable for us.
Under the advertisement, there is clause 7.7 in which it has been mentioned that RCI is required and those who have RCI qualification will get 5% bonus marks also, my lord.
What you are trying to say is this advertisement requires RCI qualification, but your rule does not require RCI, TET is sufficient.
To be fair,
It's an anomaly.
to be fair to the court, the rules does not stipulate RCI qualification.
That is the point. Now for children with special needs, if any teacher aspires to be a teacher, he needs to have an RCI.
In terms of the judgment of this court,
Then how can you ask for the contractual teachers to produce credentials that they have cleared TET? If they have RCI, go ahead with their appointment.
my lord will take decision in this regard. It is pending, my lord. The screening committee is looking into it, my lord.
Lords, may I point out one thing, my lords? I am appearing, my lords, in item 39.12 for certain special educators, my lord.
Of Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, Madhya Pradesh. My lords, the real data is that 232 are the special educators who are working on contractual basis. The figure of 374 are mobile resource workers. They are doing clerical job. They are not doing the actual job of teaching. And my lords, some of my clients are TET qualified also. The difficulty which I'm just indicating before this honorable court is that for some of them their contract is ending on 30th of April. So my lords, till the time the government takes a decision in the matter, lords, my respectful submission is lordship may kindly consider that their contract is extended till.
You have RCI.
Yes, yes. And some of them are TET qualified, others have B.Ed and special, my lords, training. I mentioned. Everyone is having RCI. At para 9 of my petition, I'm so sorry.
See, you are not able to finalize the process. You made a statement that you need some more time.
June 2020.
Yes,
Then
my lord.
don't discontinue them.
These 200 and
No, we will record the statement.
Subject to verification that they are RCI qualified, my lord. And they are the, according to learned counsel,
Whether they are RCI qualified, whether they have other qualifications or not,
yes,
is subject matter of the screening committee.
yes, my lord. Yes,
So,
my lord is right.
what we can do is, what the present, these 200 odd contractual teachers, we can record your statement that they will be continued till end of July.
Yes, my lord.
Meanwhile,
Yes,
In the meanwhile, you can go about verifying their credentials.
yes, my lord.
If you find that out of 250 or odd,
Yes,
some 25, 50, they don't have the requisite qualification,
yes, my lord.
file an affidavit.
My lord, may
for us.
Yes, my lord.
Probably to discharge them.
Just one thing, my lord. My lord may direct them to continue till July, my lord. Till then, the screening committee will make a decision, my lord, and they will consider them.
will not direct them to report you until that you will not discontinue.
My lord, give me 1 week time. I will file affidavit after taking instruction.
I was scared
IA number so
of government.
Contempt petition.
and so is at the instance of how many contractual?
Lords, 232.
232.
Yes. In this petition, 85 are the petitioners. In my contempt petition, the total.
Why have you filed contempt?
My lords, contempt against for certain compliances, because after the order passed by this honorable court, there was no screening which was being conducted.
So you are alleging contempt of 7th March
Yes.
2025 order?
Yes, my lord. As well as the initial order. Yes, my lord, may I?
ये contempt petition का जो भी number हो, it is at the instance of 85 contractual teachers. They allege willful and deliberate violation of the order dated 7th March 2025 passed by this court. Mr. Special Learned Counsel appearing for the applicants submits all the applicants are possessing RCI qualification. And that since their term is due to end on 30th April 2026, suitable orders may be made for extension of such term. We have been informed by the council appearing for the state of Madhya Pradesh that a screening committee has been constituted for the purpose of assessing for the purpose of examining the credentials of the contractual teachers, and that they may be, and that the applicants may be directed to present themselves before the screening committee for verification. Having heard learned advisors, Mr. Ranso for the applicants and Mr. Ranso for the state, we direct that till 31st July 2026 or until further orders, whichever is earlier, the service of the 85 applicants as well as all other contractual teachers who are in position as on date will not be disturbed. Meanwhile, any committee may examine the testimonials of the contractual and submit a report before this court in a sealed cover on 21st July. The process which has been undertaken pursuant to advertisement dated so shall be continued to fill up the other vacant posts, leaving aside 252 posts which are required to be considered in terms of the order dated 7th.
So grateful. May I just point out one subject my law said? There were 374 teachers who are working on a contractual basis since 2014. The contempt petition has been filed by those set of contractual workers who were appointed only in the academic session 2023-24, my lords, under the Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. And in terms of a lordship's main judgment of 2021, contractual teachers only who had service of more than 10 years was sought to be.
We have only granted an extension for 3 months. You just come and report whether they have the qualifications or not. You may also indicate that they have been appointed only recently, 2 or 3 years back. They don't have work experience of 10 years. Therefore, they are not eligible. Let the selection committee give its recommendation. Right? Next.
Delhi is
Delhi.
My ISO is a UP minors listed it today.
If Mr. Kaushik, wait. We'll take up Delhi, Bihar, Jharkhand, then
My lord, Delhi may be taken up in the last way. Vikas sir is on his left. Vikas sir is coming.
Delhi, we are here.
Bihar may be taken up.
And the figures are, my lords, they were.
short amendment is being asked for. Let us consider Bihar and
Yes. I might need rehabilitation in the meanwhile.
Lordship, Bihar affidavit is 20th April. 20th April 2026 is the last affidavit.
Lordship, that might not be on record. I'm carrying some extra copies.
So they have received that. Bihar is only just 3 figures, nothing big on affidavit.
Lordship, this is in addition to the previous affidavits we have filed. This is just the
Same thing. Lordship, just note the 3 figures in Bihar affidavit, my lords. Sanction post, what they say is 7279 for special teachers.
7279.
Contractual, they say is 816.
Post or they are in position.
No, they have kept post for special teachers after
819 for contract.
816.
816 for contractual teachers.
Yes. And what they say is after screening committee being conducted, only 125 were found to be TET qualified.
139.
But the affidavit says 125.
No, the affidavit says 125 TET qualified. They say other 788 RCI, those things are qualified.
So as of date, they are 139.
Okay, let's go
As
one.
stated in the affidavit,
Qualified is 139.
out of the contractual employees, 139 is there. It's mentioned in para 11 of the contract.
Now, do they have RCI?
Yes, Your Lordship.
All of them.
139 which have been verified, they have the RCI.
So therefore, my immediate suggestion to your lordship is that those at least 139 who have been screened, they should be appointed immediately as per 7th March 2025 order.
Lordship, they have,
That has to be complied.
they have been recommended for absorption.
So there is no timelines given by them. Recommendation will linger on.
The contractual teacher,
Yes.
just wait and find out whether RCI says that RCI qualification is enough or not. Then in that case, the others who don't have TET, they can also.
Lord, may I make this suggestion? Their affidavit, compliance affidavit says 788 of the 816 barring they have been verified and the documents found in order. This is in the affidavit of 11th February 2026, pages 3 and 4.
On 20th April 26.
Yes, Lord. Even the earlier affidavit, I have the earlier one, 11th, but it says 788 documents verified, found in order. May I suggest these could be appointed to subject to that order?
139 they have found.
139 both RCI and TET. The 788 RCI verified, but not TET.
139.
Including that 139.
What they say is 139 is TET qualified also.
Therefore, 788 minus 139.
That's right.
So that would be the figure
With RCI.
RCI, but not TET.
Yes.
And that is subject to RCI's affidavit. What
May I request they could be appointed subject further orders.
Your Lordship, may kindly have page number 4. It gives the breakdown of 816 contractual teachers. Out of that,
649 are only RCI, 139 are 10 plus RCI.
Yes, Lord. But my learned friend says the figures are.
documents happened for 788
Yes.
persons.
No.
After that, out of which it was identified how many people have the TET certification.
Yes, that
Now,
is what the
this
court
is
says.
sent for CRR verification with whether their RCI is validated or not. Once their CRR verification as well as their TET
What
verification,
is CRR?
Your Lordship, it's the number they are given after the
by the RCI?
Lord, RCI, central registration, that number.
RCI provides a number.
verification with regard
Each qualification,
certification and RCI certification is only with regard to 139. And we have recommended there's no absorption.
Lord, there is a RCI certificate. And the persons whose names are found in the certificate are found in the central register, which has the CRR number. They are doing a double checking of that. But 788, we are working, Lord, and they are actually with the certificate.
As per your rules, are these teachers required to have TET?
Yes, Your Lordship. As per our rules, it is required. We have a special TET examination called Bihar Special Teachers TET examination.
No such exams.
Your Lordship, it is on record. The advertisement as well as the rules are on record.
No RCI syllabus, no such exam.
You filed an affidavit shows that your rules require TET.
It is on affidavit, Your Lordship. In the last affidavit I filed itself,
What is the date?
Your Lordship, the 20th April.
20th April.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where have you said
Yes.
TET is required?
Or two. They have read. Bihar Special School Teacher
Your
Education.
Lordship, may kindly have
2020,
page 14, para 15.
14.
Page 40.
Page 40 of the
14.
Yes, Your Lordship. Essential qualifications for appointment to school teachers. So these are the general rules which also provide for the special teachers itself.
No, this is only school teacher.
Your Lordship, the rules, the 2023 rules are general rules which also provide for the special teachers which say that.
Shows the rules
Yes, Your Lordship.
that it includes special teacher.
Very well.
नहीं, ये उसमें देखिए ना, वो तो school teacher rule.
Just
Special teacher, this is the rule that is applicable.
Your Lordship, in page 14 itself, the eligibility criteria, it says qualification for special school teachers shall be applicable as per RCI. So it also provides for the RCI teachers as well as them. And then the second qualification requires TT. And Your Lordship, my
Therefore, can we read it in this manner that for ordinary school teachers, TET is the qualification. For special school teachers, RCI is the qualification.
Obliged.
Your
Can we read in this way?
Your Lordship, even in my advertisement, it has been, we have conducted a specific. Your Lordship, may kindly have
Let us see the entire rule. What is the extent of coverage of the rule?
Your Lordship, the entire rules have been annexed. From
This
page.
is the entire rule.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where is clause 1?
It starts from page number 7.
Bihar State School Teacher Appointment Transfer Census Teacher Committee. Let us see who is a teacher.
That would be page 9 towards the end.
Definition of teacher. School teacher means. Huh?
Also, Your Lordship, my rules are subject to RCI guidelines also. We have yes, Your Lordship.
5 to last two lines.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Qualification for special teacher shall be applicable as per RCI.
Certainly, Your Lordship.
They have RCI.
Even in our
There is a distinction. Come to 9. Page 9, Roman 17, school teacher means. And come to 10, special school teacher means.
Yes, sir.
So that qualification is for special school teacher, RCI.
Your Lordship,
How are you demanding TET for?
Your Lordship, even in the advertisement that we issued pursuant to the rules, it has been expressly stated that if the Rehabilitation Council guidelines are contrary to my particular rules, the Rehabilitation Council of India's guidelines will prevail. So that has
have
been
not said in your rule that in addition to above, special school teacher shall be required to have the RCI qualification. That is not the language of the rule.
In fact,
The language clearly says, heading it says school teacher shall be as follows, so and so from time to time. Qualification for special school teacher shall be applicable as per RCI. Now if the RCI comes and says that it is not required, only RCI is sufficient.
Your Lordship, that will work because in the rule, in the advertisement that we issued itself,
Lordship, see the next clause also. It will throw some light. Subclause 3. Wherever they want to use special school teacher, they use the word. Now see subclause 3, second para. However, qualifying teachers, that means not special teachers. Qualifying teachers eligibility test shall not be mandatory for teachers appointed. So it's not talking about special teachers appointed. So perhaps it means TET is meant for a general teacher, not for special school teacher, which is
What the present letters direct 139 to be
at least that with some time-bound direction.
Lord, and the balance 600 odd who are actually working.
600, we are keeping it pending. Is that term coming to an end?
Lord, I have to verify if the term is coming.
Just as in the last matter,
Yes.
we have extended. If you don't have information, how can we?
It will end in the my notes in the last April, I think, or May, because the 11 months contract is there. 11 months.
Take any optic of response?
Lord, within 1 minute.
Within 5 minutes,
Because one document
we just get
contract
instructed.
that it ends in April. For children with special needs is 7279, which 816 posts are earmarked for contractual teachers. It is also revealed that the selection committee duly constituted in terms of the order dated 7th March has verified the credentials of 139 special teachers who have been found to have qualified the teacher's eligibility test as well as possess RCI qualification. Such will the matter, we direct the state to take immediate steps for regularization of the service of such 139 teachers, special educators. Uniform within a month from date. The process with regard to verification of the 649 candidates shall be carried on. However, final decision, if any taken, may not be given effect without obtaining the leave of the court. We are to be relisted 3 weeks and
Your Lordship had taken note on pay parity, and they have filed an affidavit on pay parity, saying pay them on parity only after appointment in the services of the state. Look, my submission is as per the orders of this court, pay parity is independent of even contractual workers who are actually working today need to be.
Even the contractual teachers who are ultimately appointed in terms of this order are not paid at par with the regular teachers in terms of the order dated 7th March 2025. We grant liberty to bring such omission to our.
Look, my submission was different, Lord. Your Lordship had directed contractual teachers who are not appointed, even as on date, they have to be paid in par.
Get the appointment.
As your Lordship.
139, let them be appointed.
I was talking about the remaining 600, my Lord. They should be.
600, we have said that final decision may be taken, but no effect to be given because we are waiting for the
That is-
affidavit of RCI.
No, that is true.
They say that you don't have TET, so you are out. We'll have to come to a conclusion whether TET is required or not.
Yes, my Lord.
We have
Independent.
kept it. We are keeping it after 3 weeks.
As your Lordship.
Your Lordship, just a clarification, it will be 1 month and 3 weeks thereafter.
Huh?
It will be 1 month and 3 weeks thereafter.
No, 1 month for the purpose of regularization. For the other purpose, it is coming up 3 weeks.
Your Lordship, with regards to the other purposes, the examination, recruitment examination for the 7,000 something posts, we have already conducted it, and BPSC is already in the process of preparing the
Go
result.
ahead with your selection process.
Your Lordship,
That don't give effect to the final select list because we are bringing it back on 3 weeks hence.
Lordship, I see Jharkhand,
Yes,
19 April affidavit.
Lordship,
Jharkhand, what they say is, my lord, total number of sanctioned posts is 3451. Out of which, according to the affidavit, contractual teachers are 211.
Look, may I clarify that 211 are contractual teachers appointed directly by the department. Outsourced contract teachers are many more.
You can say, let me see what the affidavit says first.
yeah, Your Lordship,
Then they say that screening committee was formed on 10th of July 2025. And then the figures disappear and they say appointments are awaited. So I can't assist your lordship that how many contractual teachers were screened and how many were found to be eligible.
Examination is yet to take place. Screening, the process of screening would be done thereafter, Your Lordship. 211 posts we have reserved that the number of the contractual teacher who are there, the same number of posts we have reserved in the entire number of seats, Your Lordship. So far as the qualification part is concerned, we have made that RCI and JTET to be the qualification, which is for all the teacher for the special category students, Your Lordship. Lordship would have. One second. Whole process to be completed.
So my only concern at the moment is what about this 211, which according to them is contractual.
Reserved.
So my friend have bigger figures, but at least 211 as per the one affidavit. What about them screening?
Reserved.
Nothing has happened.
Lordship,
Those,
okay.
just the screening committee constituted as per the affidavit, nothing has happened.
So
None of
more than
my
a year now.
clients.
No, no. So far as they are not required to respond to any advertisement. The contractual teachers, you are to give a notice to them. They will come before your screening committee. They will present documents to show that they are duty qualified. They will also show documents of their work experience. If you find that yes, they have the requisite experience as mentioned in 7th month, Lordship, to make a recommendation for their appointment.
The seat
So has this process been done?
not yet, Your Lordship.
Not at all.
We are in-
Not yet. Not at all.
7
Not
March
yet.
was the order, sir. Mr. Dwivedi, 7 March last year. One full year is over.
Lordship, along with this entire process, Your Lordship, that process is also underway.
July 25 they formed screening committee.
My lord, let him not defend the undefensible.
By June, Your Lordship.
My
By
lord,
June,
I am representing.
Doing that process, Your Lordship.
My lord, may I request if
Affidavit dated
a timeline?
April has been filed. Number of sanction posts for special educators is 3451, of which 211 teachers, contractual teachers are in position.
Contractual departmental teachers. Through the department.
Contractual teachers, Your Lordship.
Whatever they have said in the
As Your Lord.
contractual teachers are in position.
My lord,
Mr. Dwivedi, you are
Standing council, standing council.
Standing council. Standing council submits that screening committee has been constituted.
On 10th July.
Such committee shall verify the credentials of the 211 contractual teachers within a month.
my lord, apart from 211 and apart from 200,
1 minute, 211 within a month,
Lordship.
shall consider the credentials of the said 211 contractual teachers within a month. Should such contractual teachers be found to possess the requisite qualifications, educational qualifications, as well as qualification relating to work experience, the state of Jharkhand may proceed to regularize their service in accordance with the terms contained in the order dated 7th of March 2020.
oblige.
So you want to say that there are some others other than 211?
Yes, my lord. Only one
They have
zero.
filed application?
Yes, my lord. That is there. In my petition, my lord's notice has also been
Yes,
issued.
Lordship. There are certain outsourced teachers, Your Lordship. Their main employer is the outsourced agency who have actually engaged them, Your Lordship. So they are not on my payroll
We are-
as in a temporary teacher or even otherwise, Your Lordship. On my payroll, the number of the temporary teachers.
What kind of state teachers?
We are teaching the same school.
No, we have heard about certain agencies like PVG, they supply class 4 employees.
Yes.
For teachers, you are doing all this. For teachers, they are doing all this.
Lordship,
Very much.
they are
That to special teachers.
certain for certain period of time, Your Lordship, for certain
Not giving
requirements,
contract.
Lordship.
No contractor. These suppliers 100 teachers.
Contract labor?
What is this?
And these are special teachers, Lordship, bear in mind.
Very unfortunate.
Special children.
Very unfortunate.
I'll take-
Tomorrow you will give
I'll take
contract
this
for the
section on-
department
that's
also.
what-
What is their application letter and what document you have?
13.11, my lords. 39.11, serial number 39.11.
Organic.
0.11, serial number. Only 10.
Give us your application.
Petition number.
What document you have in it? Who has appointed you?
Yes.
So your appointment letter.
Yes.
If this matter can be
Through GMD.
on the next
Through,
date,
yes, ma'am, that is there, my lords. We have been appointed, my lords, through GMD services. That is a contract. We are in the same school, teaching in the same school, drawing salary from the government exchequer. Our appointment has been done after verification by the government. Verify 109 only, my lords. We are only 109. And the government has skirted these rules. They cannot take. We are having, my lords, about 4 in Jharkhand, my lords, about 4 years.
So the order of 7th of March is required.
My lords, no cutoff date, my lords, has been fixed. They are working since last so many years. That has been mentioned. My lords, there is already acute shortage of such teachers, my lords. Judgment records. We have, my lords.
You are writing on two boards.
My lords,
If regularization is not possible, then we will take the other route.
my lords.
For that, sorry. Yes, now Delhi.
Lordship, may Delhi have the
39.27 is a contempt pertaining to the state of Jharkhand.
Yes.
Lord, notice I will serve in learned amines as well as in
Who are you?
I am a contractual teacher, my lord.
So you are within 211?
I am within 211.
So we have given the order.
But what has happened is that we have applied pursuant to the advertisement. I'll.
If you are within 211, you get the benefit of this order.
Lordship, I have Delhi. Delhi is something I want to say. There's something interesting what we have filed. But Lordship, I first have the order of 3rd February 2026. 3rd February order of the Lordships.
It is part of the affidavit.
That's not part of the affidavit. Must be the part of the main record. 3rd February. I may just read just for convenience, just to save time, my lords. Para 15 of that order talks about Delhi. It's part of the affidavit. It's part of the affidavit also. They have reproduced the relevant portion.
Page.
Para 2 of that affidavit. Yes.
Yes.
Now, Lordship may see para 2. We direct that 1443 candidates who are working as special educators on contractual basis, as referred to in affidavit of 14 October 25 of NCT of Delhi, shall appear before the screening committee with their credentials, dates of appearance be notified so and so. If the screening committee finds that there are candidates who are TET qualified as well as possesses the qualification prescribed by RCI, the screening committee shall make appropriate recommendations to the state government for the purpose of appointment of these 1443. In any event, any candidate is not found so qualified, the screening committee shall give reasons for. Now, Lordship may see the last question which they have not reproduced is that till then, that order is assumes important. Lordship may see para 15 of that order. I want to read that line which they have deliberately omitted, my lords.
There's no deliberately omitted, Millis. He may not.
No, that is most crucial. I want to show
He may
that.
point it out, Millis.
In any event, till the next date of hearing. Yes, Lordship may see. Yeah. May just read out that last portion, para 19.
Just 1 minute.
In the meantime, Lordship may recall Delhi had that peculiar problem that they had contractual teachers who were screened, my lords. But then they went ahead for fresh examination for fresh candidates, my lord. So therefore, the Lordship at para 19 of that order, last para of that order, para 19. Till the next date of hearing, in the modification of our earlier order of 28 October 2025, we direct NCT of Delhi not to appoint any candidate in pursuance of the TET examination which was conducted for filling up 945 posts of special educator. Now, Lordship may see the recent affidavit of 17 April.
Yes, we are on 17th April.
Yes. What they say in para 4, Lordship may see page 3, para 4. Last para. It is respectfully submitted that during the proceedings of the aforesaid meeting, it was apprised to the screening committee that all daily wages stroke guest special, these are contractual teachers basically, working under Director of Education are in possession of requisite CTET stroke TET qualification. So they approve that these contractual teachers have TET qualified. Now, Lordship may kindly see, most astonishing is para 6. It is respectfully submitted at the cost of repetition and has already averred VD affidavit of 7th November that within the Director of Education so and so, guest teachers are engaged not only as special education teachers but also across various other subjects and general streams purely as a stopgap arrangement necessitated by administrative agencies in order to ensure uninterrupted continuity of teaching and learning process in schools pending completion of regular recruitment through the prescribed statutory mechanism that is DSSB. It is further submitted that there exists a bona fide and reasonable apprehension on the part of the state that in the event any form of parity is extended to special education teachers engaged on guest basis, the contract or stroke guest teachers engaged in general streams would also seek similar parity, thereby triggering a chain of analogous claims across distinct categories. What they want to say is that the 7th March order, which says that if the screening committee finds them eligible, they have to pay same parity of pay as of general teachers. What they, by this affidavit mean that in case we enforce that order of 7th March and give the parity of pay with the general teachers, then every general teacher would come. So therefore, we will not obey the 7th March order. That is the import of
The larger issue, madam, I'll address on contractual teachers. This is a larger issue. I will point out something more astonishing, Millis.
my learned
They
senior
cannot sit over Lordship judgment of 7th March and say that no, we can't give them parity
They're
of
not
pay
saying
because we
that.
have to pay for
And I'm bound by the court's order, Millets.
That's the affidavit.
Tell us what is the position today.
Yes, Millets, in terms of the
But the numbers, may I give the numbers also, Lords? The numbers is, yeah, I've just, yeah. What they say is 1580, they have done TET and RCI qualified screening done. 1580. Total vacant post, they say is 1771.
When you get it, what does it
But these are earlier affidavit, so I've just, for Lordship
I'll
convenience.
take that, that's the correct figure.
Total vacant post is 1771. Screening done, TET, RCI qualified 1580. What they say is that fresh candidates who appeared in that examination are 364
For the 22.
For the 22 exam, not for 23.
what of affidavit is right?
Yes, Millets.
So that heading also comes here.
Absolutely, I also noticed the same thing, Millets. I'm sorry, Millets, that should not have done. Millets are absolutely right, that should not have
So
happened.
my suggestion is that, my lords, these 1580 who have been found to be RCI stroke TET qualified and screening done, they should be immediately appointed, and the stand of the state saying that we can't give them same parity of pay,
That is,
that has to be taken care of.
It's contractual.
Yes, contractual screening, RCI, TET.
I have something to say on that, Millets, and very important, and Millets will have to do complete justice in this matter, Millets.
These contractual teachers or the gas teachers which are saying, they are working for more than 10 years.
Not all, Millets.
Not all. Then go that side, no? Go that side.
There should be a bona fide submission, Millets.
Then there's a table.
Issued and after the screening committee, not only the selection committee, they appointed us those who are qualified as a special teacher, and those have been working before 13 and onwards 13.
Now, may
8 to 10 years.
I just point out now, Millets?
But 7th March 25 for the highest.
I have in that compilation, my list of dates compilation that I have an explanation. Convenience.
No, Millets, in fact, I'm not on that, Millets. I'm on something else, Millets. Let me just point out what I want to say, Millets.
Separate
No, we don't want to do that, Millets.
court master. List of dates like this. No, I have done that.
What they do is they give each order a number. Order number 30, order number this one. And if your lordships were to just ask them to make one thing, only the body of the order without the record, without all our
Lordship may see in the page 13 of this order, 7th March. The number is at the top of the. The Pangatata has got the order.
The registrar's orders are also part of the ROPs.
They-
It has to be treated as an order, numbered.
orders of the court, order number 1, first order in the matter, second order in the matter, third order in the matter, we can all then refer it to it that way.
That is internal page 13, top.
Internal page that shall examine the
The
case.
screening committee shall examine the case of each of the candidates who have been working on contract with basis to teach these children, and those teachers who have been found to be competent stroke eligible and qualified to teach shall be given the pay scales of special teacher. The past experience of these teachers shall be kept in mind. However, the mandatory requirement for each of these candidates shall be RCI qualification. Lordship, we see the third para. That all this be completed within a period of 12 weeks from today, which will include the 3 weeks for sanctioned post. We make it absolutely clear that the benefits of pay scale will only be prospective and not retrospective. That is from the date of the appointment source.
So, but if you see para at page 12, this order was passed bearing in mind the submission that these teachers have been continuing for the last 20
20 years approximately.
Millets, in fact, I would
want to point out that, my lords, and my affidavit is on record, and I'll be able to show, my lords, that equities have to be balanced. In fact, the learned amicus needs to be fair to everybody, my lords. All candidates, and I will point it out that he's not being fair. I'll show it to the court, my lords.
Let it be, my lords. But my
This
lords,
is not fair, my lord.
No, my lords,
This is not fair.
may I just say something, and I will make good argument, my lords.
In some of the states, people are working in our
In some states, my lords. Yes,
Not Delhi.
Not Delhi, my lords, and I'll be able to point out, my lords.
Determine what
Yes.
is the cutoff
Yes, my lords.
of contractual teachers.
May I just
Our-
assist,
our-
my lords, on that?
our exams were before your lordship's order. That's the problem.
May I just point out, my lords? May I just point out? I may be able to assist, my lords, on this.
Please go ahead.
In 22-23, my lords, the advertisements were issued. Some more than 15,000 candidates, my lords, participated in that exam. Insofar as people who were engaged in the interregnum, my lords, after the advertisement was issued, which is in 22-23, my lords, they are not entitled for equity consideration, my lords. They have only worked for 1 to 3 years. Now, these are people who have either chosen not to sit for that exam or sat for the exam and failed the exam, my lords. Therefore, my lords, those people who sat for the exam, my lords, and cleared the exam and have been waiting for appointment for 3 years, my lords, how can this category of people be given, my lords, priority over those who have been selected through an exam, my lords?
And
I'm only submitting for this category, my lords. I am not on those who have worked for long period.
945 of us who have
Post you have sanctioned post.
Sanctioned posts, my lords, are 4,313, my lords. Out of that, my lords.
330.
That's right, my lords. Out of that, my lords, 2542 are, my lords, there are regularly selected candidates who have been working on that post. 1771 are the vacant posts, my lords. On the last date, my lords,
71.
that's right, my lords. On the last date, my lords, we had apprised the court
23 What's the just
22 and 23, my lords.
for filling up 1771?
No, my lords.
945.
945 posts, my lords. But thereafter, my lords, even that was, the results were put on hold by the order of this court, my lord.
It's right from the time of Dr. Rammohan Roy declared.
1771, 945 advertised.
Yes.
What the balance then?
Well,
171.
that will be 55 plus 771, so that is 826 possibly.
These are not advertised.
Not advertised as yet, my lords, because the entire issue of regularizing the already.
Not advertised.
Yes.
Now, how many have approached you saying that they are contractual teachers and
Yes. Yes, my lords. Yes, my lords. The numbers are. Yes. So, my lords, on the last date, we had said 1443. However, my lords, the correct figure is in fact more. And in the screening committee, my lords, we have screened, my lords, 1597. My lords,
I am appearing for the contractual teachers, my lord, in this matter.
Para 7, my lords, of the affidavit, page 6.
We are on para 7.
Yes. At the end, my lords, may kindly see the total number of contractual teachers who we have screened is 1597. It is not 1443, it is more, my lords, and we screened all of them. And as per my lord's order, we have found 1580.
This 945 was advertised at 7 March or
Yes,
Yes, my lords. 22-23.
applied.
Yes.
The selection process is complete.
It's
Yes.
complete. The results are on hold, my lords.
Because your lordship.
My lords had asked us.
But this figure is not correct, my lord.
Just 1 minute.
Respond to this advertisement.
Yes.
Cannot stake any claim for 945.
Yes. Yes, my lord. They do.
In fact, my lords,
It is not applied. So 945 we can give them.
Yes, my lord. That's all. But then they can march over the contractual teachers who have been working.
No.
from 22.
Teachers, their right is born because of the
7th March order. Yes.
Prior to that, they had no right to search.
Absolutely no.
Why did they not apply person to 22, 23
They have not.
advertisement?
They have not.
So if they have not, this 945 cannot be filled up by any contractual teacher.
No plan.
945 has to be restricted to those who have responded to the ad,
And have been.
participated in the process, and those who have come out successful. They can only be accommodated here.
Yes, fine. My lord, this affidavit is also not correct, my lord. My lord, they have given the wrong information, my lord. The Delhi government. Kindly see para 7, my lord.
advertisement?
That is only about the general schools, my lord. You go ahead with this line.
This is record that.
General schools, not special.
Just a minute. Just one clarification.
They have not given information about the special schools, my lord. 4 o'clock, we will hear it on the next.
Lordship, just see page.
So far as 9:45.
No, just a minute on that. Para 19, let me be clear on this. Para 19 on same affidavit. What this is, 364 have been successfully qualified.
No, Millets, I will explain it, Millets.
364 of 2022. 364 is 2022.
I'll clarify.
381 of 23.
May I just clarify?
Can you bring the result on next Tuesday?
We'll do that, Millets. We'll do that.
Can I just pass on?
At least they may be directed.
May I just...
Information about the special
May I-
schools, my lord. 2020 and 2020. About filling up
581 are ready.
945 posts of special teachers, which Patil and Council appearing for execute Delhi submits that because of cooking orders by this court, cards have been put on hold, so the selection process is complete. If indeed that we saw, the select list of 945 candidates shall be presented before this court next Tuesday.
And what about the remaining contractual teachers?
They have not given information about the special schools, my lord. Affidavit, my lord. They will be direct to
Everything is included.
1771 posts allotted be filled up out of the sanctioned posts of 4313 and
826.
for the 946 candidates have already been selected. We propose to consider the question of we propose to make directions on the committee for consideration of all the contractual teachers in position as
So, Millets, may I just say, Millets, may permit us to declare the results, Millets. Millets,
one request. They are giving information about the general schools.
Millets, may permit us to declare the results.
Incorrect information.
Declare the results.
At least they will be directed to file affidavit, my lord. My lord, 30 second, my lord. My lord,
Declare the results, Millets.
my lord, at least 3 seconds, my lord. I am appearing in a
Let
legal
them-
matter, my lord. My lord, information about the seven special. Once again, Delhi, Mr. Manoj Mishra.
Lord, can I just make one submission? UP.
Just one minute. This commissioner is not here.
Can I just make one?
Final Gujarat, I'm preparing.
Gujarat. Mr. Kaushik's matter is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh.
Chhattisgarh and Chhattisgarh can be done. Four states. Chhattisgarh.
Who is for Chhattisgarh?
Can I just make not only one submission with regard to
Just one minute. Let us put Chhattisgarh. Yes.
Millets are permitting us for Gujarat, for Delhi, Millets are permitting us to declare the results, Millets.
just the result not
Very well, Millets. Very
We will look into your select list. That you have completed the process.
Very
Thereafter, we'll
Please, Lord, just 1 second, Lord. 2021, your Lordship paid the base judgment, which your Lordship said that you decide the vacancies and fill them up. Till 2023, they did nothing. As far as Delhi is concerned, in 23, they issued the advertisement.
22 years.
But once again, but 22, 23. But they didn't take the exam. When your Lordship said take the contractual teachers, and that order was finally passed in 25 July, they take the examination of a 20. Let me just, I want one more, Lord,
contractual teachers.
Lord, one more line, Lord.
Why didn't they respond to 23 at
No, one, because your Lordship said by that time protective. Just see one line.
Came in March.
Lord, one more line, Lord. I am about 400 who are petitioners before your Lordships. In the other matter in UP, your Lordships have confined it to the petitioners. The vacancies are far enough not to consider the petitioners and the 945 both. Why should your Lordship not consider?
There are 811 which are yet to be filled up. All the contractual teachers they complete.
No, only the petitioners, your Lordships can confine it to. It's being done.
Rest of the matters continue next Tuesday. Your Lordship, rest of the matters for next Tuesday.
Grateful. He's right. No, please bring that thing. I'll bring that. क्या बोलते हैं?
उसमें हमें हमारी कहता